bombarded with calls, bombarded with texts. Kiana, go get mental health treatment. I'm doing all this because I want people to know what I experience daily. In shelters, I'm violated just the same way, but you can't record it. People start arguments, block my path. Groups of people, they flood bathrooms, all kind of strange things, close them down, make the sudden movements. It's just torment every single day. So it says, Kiana, go get mental health treatment. You're causing yourself to be thrown out of everywhere. There's no Jason, no stalkers, no felonies racked up, no government officials. You're delusional. Crank call right now. Let's see what they have to say. They like to interrupt. Some kind of way these people know, even at home. This is what I was scared to tell you. It's like I'm a voyeurism. I'm illegally being monitored. So when I'm doing things, they keep interrupting. So they can't. They got caught with all these harassment schemes and knocking on my door at the hotel. They needed something to keep interrupting. So then they concocted this with the prank calls. So when I'm doing something on my phone, instead of having all this other chaos in the background, the prank callers can interrupt. There are no Jasons, no stalkers, no felony, racked up government officials. Your delusions are causing you to believe this, and your behavior has escalated. You are rude, demanding, aggressive, accusatory. Everyone around you, you make your environments unsafe due to your own actions. You're almost 50. They love. So if you got to tell people I'm 50 all the time, that means that I look younger. You're almost 50 years old and don't hold yourself accountable for anything. You continuously lie about everything when people know the truth and you think you are fooling people and you aren't. These are multiple texts. Nobody cares about you. So when I'm doing things on my phone, constant interruption with calls and texts. Nobody cares about you wearing makeup or talking to men. Well, I don't understand why four police came to a bus stop after I put on lipstick and demanded that I get off property. I don't understand why I had multiple different false arrests. Why at the church a police officer was waiting at the church. That was odd. On church grounds and stayed there with me until I drove off, and then one was in the church. I don't understand. Well, I bought makeup at before going to PNS, and I said I might get put out. And police were there when I got to PNS, and I got put out that same day. I don't understand where Denton County family and friends. I fix myself up, and I say when I fix myself up, I get put out, and I got put out then. I don't understand at my own sister's house when I did my hair and uploaded a video, that police came and put me out of there. Then when I did dressed all up and showed in the upload of the video with me dressed up, the bus left everybody at the bus stop, and then I got put out for being a resident, and then later on got put out for being an overnighter at Presbyterian Night Shelter. So that makes me think that someone has a problem with me putting on makeup and fixing myself up. So my device is glitching. I don't know where I stopped because I thought I stopped it. So, but these, okay, I think it stopped right here and didn't record. I'm not quite sure, so I apologize if I'm reading this over. Nobody cares about you wearing makeup. You're entitled, telling people how to do their job tasks, insulting people when they don't speak English. Meanwhile, you don't even have a roof over your head and think you can talk to people crazy. Just because bombarded with texts. Just because you don't curse doesn't mean you aren't rude. You don't like it when people record you and do the same to you, but you want to do whatever you want, and it doesn't work that way. Jason has a restraining order against you, and he's married and is married. See, they all know about Jason. He's not watching you or paying anyone to do anything that's mental illness on your part. He never did. You lost your kids through your actions. You hurt your kids every time you record and post and try to gaslight them and lie on them. It's sad. You need medical treatment. You don't know more than trained doctors. Nobody has anything to gain off lying to you. There's no profit, nothing to be made here except reality. Every doctor has given you the same diagnosis and you refuse to believe it. Adrian told you 2 years ago that until you accept the truth, that you will continue getting nowhere and doing the same thing, and she was right. Every statement you make is your own delusion, not facts. You don't understand how phones works or the internet works. It does locks for your protection. It's not a scam or a scheme, defrauded out of funds. Well, if I've already booked online, the same locations, why is it forcing me to do a screen pattern on my phone? These are sites that I've already booked. And then it's holding me up by requiring me to do these patterns and forcing me to do things over and over. No, my phone's getting hacked. Accept the truth and take the medication. You have the audacity trying to call others mentally ill when it's you. You are allowed telling random people that stalking is a crime. Meanwhile, they have no clue, nor do they care who you are. The world does not revolve around you, a very mentally ill homeless woman, which is what you are. That's what everyone knows. You are except you. So this treatment you get from everyone will stay the same until you choose to join the rest of us in reality. Just several ticks to interrupt. Everyone in your family has tried to help you, and because it's not help in the way you want it, and trash and accuse them of conspiring, it's such a outrageous behavior, mental illness or not. Insulting your own kids of other small kids of being enlisted in crimes is sick. Well, here's the thing. So this party would talk to me on fake pages. He called me and I did not answer because it scared me because, he's a wealthy, great looking guy. I did not answer the video chat. So from then, and then someone called me, I gave him my number, and I realized later that it was him. But the behavior was odd, so I hung up on him. So I did not know it was him. So then after that, I guess it hurt his ego. So then he started communicating with me on fake pages. I thought it was the oddest thing, and it was just a little game that he played, but multiple different fake pages. Then he liked to chat on YouTube chats. So he manipulate my YouTube chat and then set up for me to chat with him. I don't know how he was doing it, but sure enough, we would chat, and he would say things in the chat to let me know that he was there. And he also let me know that he was monitoring things that I said. So from some kind of way, I assumed that he was a billionaire. And in my ignorance, I felt, well, maybe he's doing this because he's worth billions. I don't know what the truth is. So maybe since he's worth billions, he hacked my phone to try to see what kind of person I am. But this kind of person being interested in me intrigued me. But then when I realized that he liked mind games and liked problems, he got gratification from torment and oppression. And it was sadistic. I lost interest because he would deliberately create arguments almost every day. And it was like fun for him. So I did not like that personality type. I repeatedly told him I don't do drama. So now he creates it. So the prank calls, the texts and arguments, that is a pattern that I experienced while communicating with him online. So then when I went in person, it was more drama. It had a networking event. Then he kind of blew it over and apologized a second networking event. I told him a third networking event I could not come. I was not financially able to come. My lights got cut off mysteriously and gas by computer glitches. So then after I put the pieces together, some kind of way I figured that he was behind it. Because how many glitches equal an arrest? So I think that this is pretty amazing that I'm getting all these comments that has his ammo all over it of controlling these army full of people. He worked through fake pages. That's him. That's his personality. So now I'm getting bombarded with all these toxic comments. Anyway, this is just a video diary. I want you to know what I'm experiencing. And here's some of the lint right here. I've brushed a lot of it off. Lint, hairs, things like this. I don't know if you can see it. It was all over the bed. I just brushed it off. I had to normalize it. I don't know if you can see it. That's more hair. That's not mine. They washed the sheets. I don't know where it went. I have curly hair. That's straight hair. I've already brushed off tons of hair and all kind of trash from this bed. It used to be worse than this. More trash and lint as I pull the bed back. This is how I'm treated. I've already brushed off tons.